Hello, Starshine. This is Smadar from Song of Stones, and I'm here today with this beautiful tumbled stone. And I'm excited to tell you about the story with this stone. But first, let me introduce myself for those of you who don't know who I am. I'm a crystal whisperer, which means that I talk to stones and they talk to me. And this crystal was singing so beautifully to me, and I do call their messages and the way that they speak to me, I refer to them as songs. So not too long ago, this little stone started singing to me. It was drawing me really powerfully, and I picked it up and I carried it with me, and I took it up with me at night when I was going to sleep, thinking I would keep it nearby. I like to do that when I first start working with a stone, especially a stone that is calling me so powerfully. I like to keep it with me for as long as it's calling to me. And sometimes that's, that can be a few days and it can be a few months or longer. So when I took it upstairs, it fell out of my hands and tumbled onto the floor, and I couldn't see where it went. I thought it had gone under my night table. And I took out a flashlight and I looked for it and I couldn't see it anywhere. So I just thought, okay, I'll look for it in the morning. And a few days passed, and it just didn't occur to me to look, or it didn't occur to me at the right moment to look. Meanwhile, those 3 nights that the crystal had, after the crystal had disappeared, I tossed and turned like anything. When I woke up in the morning, my sheets were in a ball. They were all over the place. And the sheets were underneath like a comforter. So it's not so easy to dislodge the sheets. Anyways, I thought, it didn't occur to me until a few days later that the garnet might have been the issue, why I was tossing and turning at night while I slept. And so I looked for it again, and I shone a flashlight in the same spots I did the other day. And sure enough, I found it, and it was not in the place that I thought it had rolled. It was right under my bed, right at the spot about at my heart center level. And I'm just a little mesmerized by it. I hope you can. The interesting thing about this garnet, it's really a deep, deep color, and it's tumbled, so it's got a shine to it that you have to really get it at the right angle so that you can see that it's a star garnet. I'll be able to see the light right there, right under the reflection. There's a soft light that is it moves. It's a star. I think you can see it. Anyways, so I figured out that it was the star garnet that was causing me to have those sleepless, restless nights. And the funny thing is this week's Light Log post and Sunday Sparkle are about this crystal. And so last night I was, focusing on the crystal, and I had it close by, and I was writing about it. And then, of course, last night I had another restless night. I woke up and the sheets were gone, and all that was left was the comforter. I don't know how I did that. So it didn't even need to be near me for this to happen. All I had to do was have intention and focus on it, and that's how powerful this little one is. And I want to say that it's not a bad thing that this happened. I don't see it as a bad thing. It doesn't mean that it's not a good stone for me. It doesn't mean that I shouldn't keep it near me when I sleep at night. What it meant was this crystal was showing me its power. It was revealing to me how it could work with me. It's got a very powerful, strong energy, which means if I keep it near me at times where I need that boost of energy, when I need that extra power, that it could be quite a helpful ally. And it also means, when I'm already at my high peak and at a high energy level in my body, that maybe that's not a time where I need it. Or maybe it is, and it's a boost of power. This is why you need to kind of experiment and play with your stone a little bit and take it into different situations and see, and listen and really pay attention. And you'll find out a lot about your crystal. And I want to say too, that just because this particular star garnet had this electric energy at night doesn't mean that another star garnet will do the same. They are each, it might. It could be that, that's how star garnets are for me. Maybe for everyone. I don't know, but, we can't jump to that conclusion. We have to really get to know our crystals. So that's this beautiful garnet. I invite you to check out this week's light log post at the Song of Stones. It's at the Song of Stones website. You'll find it if you scroll down to the bottom of the page. You'll find it under light log, and it'll be the most recent one if you're looking at it this week. We have a new one every week. I try to have a new one every week. And I'll also be talking about it in the Sunday Sparkle, and you'll get a link directly to the post. So if you're signed up, you're all taken care of. And if not, I invite you to sign up. And then you'll also get information about our live crystal earth meditations, which is happens to be tomorrow. We do it once a month. And funny, because this happened, I'm remembering it happened a month ago, because I remember that one of the people who came to the meditations brought a star garnet crystal with her, and it happened to be that I had heard this crystal singing that day too, so there were two of us hearing the song of star garnet that day, which happens a lot. This is we're also connected, and the crystals are magical that way too. So I invite you to join us. It's a really lovely experience. It's a lovely group of people that show up. We have our regulars, and there are people that pop in here and there. And what we do is we connect to Mother Earth, and we have this beautiful visualization of the earth as the paradise that she is, with the intention of calling back this state of paradise that our earth can be. And we bring crystals with us, or we can tap into the crystal that I happen to bring. I always bring something. And we get messages. We get messages from the earth. We get messages from our crystals, personal messages from our crystals. And it's really a lovely experience. I hope that you'll join us. And if you're not part of the community, you can sign up through the website, through social media, through social media and the website. There's lots of ways to sign up to be part of our community. And I do send lots of special things through the Sunday Sparkle newsletter that are exclusive to the community. So thank you for listening and for being part of the community if you are, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow or next time we meet.